3, 2, 1. Yo, what's happening, guys? It's your boy Wolfie here. We are back now. The first thing you want to do on this video, as always, is hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and also hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. And of course, leave a comment on this video. I will love you guys forever. And last but not least, my Twitch and my Twitter channels, and yes, my TikTok are down in the description below. www.twitch.tv/Connor Woolf, www.twitter.com/Connor Woolf 1995, and of course www.tiktok.com, I presume, /Connor Woolf _FIFA. The link to all three are down in the description below. If you want to come see a lot of live gameplay, then make sure to come and head over to my Twitch. If you want to come get to know me a little bit more other than FIFA, then make sure you go and drop my Twitter a follow, because contrary to many a belief, my life does not revolve around this video game, funnily enough. And if you want to come see me get the TikTok community very mad, then make sure to come say hello on TikTok. But yeah, intro done, finito. What we have got for you today, ladies and gentlemen, is the 5-3-2 versus the 4-4-2. Which formation do I prefer? Why do I prefer it? What pluses and negatives have I got for both formations? And most importantly, what formation should you guys use? Because that is the all-important question. Now, in my very humble opinion, the 5-3-2 and the 4-4-2 are the best two formations on the game this year now. The 4-4-2 has always been solid on FIFA for a very long time, really. Ever since FIFA 18, I remember Kurt, he actually used the 4-4-2 on FIFA 18 and FIFA 19. He absolutely loved it. I think this year, more than ever, because of how defending is and through balls, etc, etc, I really feel like the 4-4-2 is an unbelievable formation. It's been my favourite formation up until about 2 weeks ago. Now, 2 weeks ago, I got introduced into the 5-3-2. And I've always been very anti-5 at the back. I've always really been a 4 at the back kind of guy. 5 at the back for me was something I was never really interested in. So then when I got introduced to the 5-3-2, funnily enough, I actually despised it at the start. I remember using the 5-3-2 in one weekend league game and absolutely hating it. Seriously, I hated it beyond belief. But then I was like, you know what, I need to give it a fair crack. So I'll give it like a week of only using the 5-3-2. And after a week, I'm a 5-3-2 man. Like, I think 5-3-2 this year is now the best formation on the game, no cap. 4-4-2 is definitely up there and definitely is one of the best formations on the game. But for me right now, 5-3-2 is overtaking it. Obviously, this is the team. The team does help. Let's not get anything twisted. Like, the team does massively help. The team is incredible. Obviously, all the players are incredible. R9, Ronaldo, Pele, Mbappe, Hullet, Davies, Ferdinand, Virgil, Trent. Like, they are all insane. Let's not get anything twisted, okay? But the 5-3-2 for me, I'll show you the custom tactics that I use with the 5-3-2 and why it is so good. So I do play balanced defensive style. I was humming and ahhing. I have tried it, press after possession loss, but I didn't really enjoy the press after possession loss, if I'm being honest with you guys. I much prefer the balanced. I think I will always stick with the balanced on my defensive style. It just works for me. The 5 width and the 5 depth is definitely something that you guys should be. Like I always say with custom tactics, you want to be in that happy medium spot. You don't want to be too aggressive and you don't want to be too defensive. Like I always say, that happy medium, find that. You're in the perfect spot for a good set of custom tactics. The offensive style is unbalanced. I do then play 5 width, 6 players in the box. In terms of the offensive style, long ball is maybe a viable option. And I say maybe because of a few things. It will make your players just, yeah, it will make your players go on runs forward, but it will leave you open at the back more. I personally don't like anything other than balance. Long ball is the only other one that I would use, though, apart from that. Fast build-up, possession, blah, 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 they're all awful. So balance for me is what I use. 5 width, 6 players in the box. When you're playing 5 at the back, I would recommend using 6 players in the box. And the reason for that is because you are playing 5 at the back at the end of the day. So you want as many forward players as you can. Up in the players in the box will mean more players in the box, which will mean more likely to score, right? Football is a simple game, my friend. Believe you me. 2 corners and 2 free kicks, like so. How do I set my team up in game with the 5-3-2? Okay, so I have Davies on the left, Rio, Van Dijk, and Trent as my 3 centre-backs, and then Team of the Year Mbappe as a right wing-back. I know I get trolled for that quite a bit. I then play Bruno, Hullet, and Pele in the centre as the 3. Ronaldo and R9 are both up front, like so. The player instructions I have get in behind and stay forward on my 2 strikers. I have get forward and cover centre on my left centre mid. My middle centre mid is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. My right centre mid is then on balanced attack and cover centre. Like so I've got one of my centre mids on get forward, the other on stay back, and then the one on the right on balance. So I've like all three of them on different settings, and it just seems to work for me, so I keep it like that. My right wing back is on join the attack and overlap. My three centre backs are on stay back while attacking. My full backs are both on join the attack. That is to just try and help with the attacking flair and the attacking side of the team, like so. My left wing back is then on join the attack and overlap. Now, what is a good thing about the 5-3-2? Okay, a good thing about the 5-3-2 is if you use my custom tactics, excuse me, your wing backs will bomb forward right up alongside Ronaldo and Ronaldo. Yeah, Ronaldo and Ronaldo. Because we've got Pele and get forward, he will go into like the cam roll. Bruno will also push forward because he's on balanced attack, and then Bruno will stay back because he's on balance. So overall, it's actually a very attacking custom tactics, a very attacking formation as well. So that is something to remember, guys, that it is very attacking. And I do think, for me personally, it's just the reason why it's so good this year is because you've got everything. You've got the two strikers, which I feel like you need on this FIFA. You've then got the three across the midfield, so you have a good hold of possession and stuff like that. Your left wing back is also on join the attack, and your right wing back is on join the attack. So the full backs are really bombing forward. So you have a lot of good players in the box like so. Overall, for me, it just works, okay? That is why I think the 5-3-2 is so good. One bad point I would say is sometimes you will get caught out. Because your wing backs are on join the attack, you will get caught out sometimes with just having three defenders. I will then show you with the 4-4-2, you will always have four defenders at all times. So that could be a viable option. And also sometimes I do miss having that middle cam. You know, playing with just two strikers in like that. Sometimes I miss that bit of creativity, you know, in that number 10 role from the middle cam. Sometimes I miss that. That's the only negatives I can really say with the 5-3-2. In terms of the 4-4-2, I do play balanced on the defensive style. I always play balanced, really. I don't really like anything else. I used to play press after possession loss, but I don't really like it no more. Balance for me is the way. 5 width and 4 depth. The reason that I play 4 depth is because I do have 2 centre mids. Not 3 with the 5-3-2. I only have 2 this time, and they are not CDMs. They are actually centre mids. The offensive style, I leave on balanced as always. I then play on 6 width and 6 players in the box. With the 4-4-2, I like my players to be a little bit wider, which is why I up the depth, up the width to 6. 2 corners and 2 free kicks. How do I set my team up with a 4-4-2? I have R9 and Ronaldo up front as the 2 strikers, as always in this team. My left mid is Kylian Mbappe, Bruno and Ruud Gullit in the centre, and then Pele on the right. Trent at the back, and then obviously the back 4 stays the same like so. Player instructions, I have get in behind and come back on defence on my 2 strikers. My left mid is on come back on defence, get in behind and get into the box for cross. My left centre mid is on balanced attack and cover centre. My right centre mid is on stay back while attacking and cover centre. The right midfielder is the same as the left mid on come back on defence, get in behind and get into the box for cross. The reason that I have my left centre mid on balanced attack, okay, and not stay back while attacking, is so he can push forward and help with the 2 strikers like so. For me, that works massively and definitely something that I feel like you guys should do. My left back is on stay back while attacking, and my right back is also on stay back while attacking and overlap. Now, what should you guys use? Well, the good points actually first. The good and bad points about the 4-4-2. The good points is it's a more natural formation, okay? You've got the 4 at the back, which I know a lot of you guys will play. So it will come a lot easier for you guys when you pick it up, etc. Also, you've got players everywhere in the 4-4-2. So you've got players, look, the players are very evenly spread out along the pitch. There's no really big gaps. The only big gaps for me that I find in the 4-4-2 are between my centre mids and my centre backs. Sometimes that gap is a little bit too big for my liking. And overall, it is just a solid all-round formation. Definitely, apart from the 5-3-2, I think the 4-4-2 this year is the best formation on the game. Narrow used to be one of my favourites as well, but not really so much anymore. But definitely the best formation on the game for me. Now, what should you guys use? I always say, me personally, I would start off with the 5-3-2, guys. Honestly, I promise. Even if you like the 4-4-2 more, the reason you should start off with the 5-3-2 more is because the 4-4-2 will come more naturally to you, so you don't need to play with it as much. And also, when you switch from a 5-back to a 4-back in-game, your opponent will get a little bit confused and start thinking, oh, God, he's proper going for it, stuff like this. So, in my humble personal opinion, if I were you guys, I would use the 5-3-2 to start with. I feel like the 5-3-2 this year, because of the way it's set out and because of how it just works this year, it's without a shadow of a doubt the best formation in the game. If you can't click with it, I would recommend trying a 5-2-1-2. I will have a different custom tactics video for that out for you later, guys, of course. But yeah, honestly, just use the 5-3-2. It is, in my humble opinion, the best formation on the game. It works. You've got players everywhere. Everywhere that you should have players, they're there. The wing backs bomb on forward. All you guys have got to do is just watch my Foot Champs highlights of the top 100 week. I used the 5-3-2. I will be using the 5-3-2 again this week. Hopefully get some more highlights out for you guys. But yeah, 5-3-2 for me, and it should be for you, in my opinion. Of course, if you don't like 5 at the back, 4-4-2 is definitely a viable option and one of, if not the best formations on the game. But that right there, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below, and hit that bell so you do get a notification every time I do drop a brand new video. Of course, 4 PM UK time every single day without fail. Last but not least, Twitch, Twitter, and TikTok are all down in the description below. Make sure you go and drop all of them a follow. I will love you guys forever. And that is going to be it for the video, guys. Remember, spread the love of positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.